20 minutes before 10, and you're still tuned in to News and Reviews of myself, Salalo Makwidiri. And as we approach Mandela Day, millions of South Africans will once again dedicate 67 minutes to acts of service in honor of a man whose life became synonymous with justice, dignity, and the defense of human. But this year, for many, those values extend far beyond our borders. After more than 20 months of siege and genocide, Gaza continues to endure one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. Entire neighborhoods have been reduced to rubble, healthcare infrastructure has been devastated, food insecurity remains widespread, and humanitarian agencies are also continuing to warn that civilians, particularly women and children, are bearing the overwhelming burden of this conflict. While international attention inevitably shifts from one crisis to another, humanitarian organizations argue that compassion cannot be dictated by the news cycle. And this against a very, very important backdrop that Islamic Relief South Africa's Walk for Freedom, Remembering Gaza, aims to transform solidarity into meaningful action. And they want to bring communities together, not only to raise what we can all agree is much needed funds for humanitarian relief, but also to reaffirm the principle that every human life has equal value. And joining us now is Ishaq Badat, community fundraiser at Islamic Relief South Africa. Ishaq, assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Jazakallah so much for having me.
Pleasure is all ours. And I want to jump right into it. Mandela Day has always been about service. Everyone coming together, commemorating our former statesman, Nelson Mandela. It's a day of passion and standing up for human dignity. Why was it so important for Islamic Relief South Africa to mark this year's Mandela Day through the Walk for Freedom and for remembering the people of Gaza?
I think it's important, that Nelson Mandela's legacy reminds us that freedom, justice, and human dignity are universal rights that should be enjoyed by every person, regardless of where they live, And the Walk for Freedom provides an opportunity for our community to translate those values into meaningful actions by standing in solidarity. And also at the same time, for the people of Gaza, many of whom continue to enjoy immense hardship and uncertainty. This is more than a fundraising event, and it is a visible demonstration that the people of Gaza have not been forgotten and that communities in South Africa continue to care.
And that's very, very important to note. Let's get to the details of it, the logistics and the nitty-gritties. There's probably someone out there that's looking at their calendar. They're like, oh, what will I do for Mandela Day this year? And they're considering joining and being part of the walk. Just paint a picture for us. What can participants expect on the day? What makes this walk different from, a typical fundraising event that are always there and people are always attending? Ishaq, are you there?
So look, I want to start by mentioning
his network just jammed.
All right. It looks like Brother Ishaq's network is also giving us
that it will take place on the 18th of.
All right, I think we're going to take a quick break.
Hello?
We'll try and get Brother Ishaq. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we lost you for a moment there. I think we can pick up from that
I'm so
question.
sorry.
For those that are considering to join, just give us insight. What can they expect on the day?
So I think from my side, what I'd like to actually first bring up that the Walk for Freedom will take place on Saturday, 18 July, and it will also commence at our Islamic Relief offices. At the same time, we also want to create an environment where males and females can join the walk in a way where it's not too much mingling, if I may say that. But at the same time, we also want everyone to feel comfortable. So the sisters will walk from 8 o'clock, and then the brothers will start at around 20 past 8. The 6.7 kilometer route has been designed to accommodate people of varying fitness levels, so you don't have to be extra fit or a full athlete. But it's basically so that even if you are an inexperienced walker or even an inexperienced runner, anybody can come out and participate in this walk. And it's also, I just want to make mention, it's not a race. It is a symbolic journey of solidarity, reflecting and compassion, reminding us of those who continue to endure the unimaginable.
Mm, most definitely. And one thing about the genocide in Gaza that has been very concerning for me is the fact that not a lot of attention, I think, in recent months has been given to Palestine, which is understandable. Public attention moves from one global crisis to another. But from your perspective as a humanitarian organization, what is the humanitarian reality in Palestine, in Gaza today, and why is it more important that people continue paying attention to it?
We always say that when the cameras pack up and go home, we remain and we stay behind on the field. So, like, while media attention may fluctuate, the humanitarian needs in Gaza continue every single day. Families are still struggling to access sufficient food, clean drinking water, healthcare, and safe shelter. Children remain among the most vulnerable, facing interrupted education, trauma, limited access to basic services, and many of us take that for granted. Actually, every
Mm,
donate, and I just want to say that every donation, no matter the size, contributes towards helping families meet their most immediate needs. It's not even about how big the donation is or how small the donation is. It's about the intention and just the donation, because a little goes a long way.
most definitely. And events like this one are about more than just fundraising, and they are about raising awareness. What would you say is the key message that, as IRSA, you hope that participants take away after completing this walk for freedom?
So, look, from our side, we hope that participants leave with a deeper appreciation of the impact that collective compassion can have when communities come together for a common purpose. We always see and we look at what is the common purpose. And now, when everybody comes together for a common purpose, it makes such a big difference. We want
Mm,
participants to recognize that even small acts, walking, donating, volunteering, or raising awareness, can contribute meaningfully to a lasting change. It's not just about donating funds. It's not just about how much you can give or what funding you can give, but at the same time, coming out as a volunteer, or even sharing a social media card, or even walking,
mm.
it contributes and it all adds up. And ultimately, the walk for freedom is about reaffirming our shared responsibility to stand alongside those facing the hardship and ensuring that they know they are not forgotten.
Very, very important. Lastly, before I let you go, not everyone will be able to participate in the walk. Maybe someone's in a different province, or they simply just can't make it because of other commitments. How can they still assist you guys? How can they help you help those that need assistance the most?
No, we always say that it's always, when someone is available, of course, you can come on board and you can assist. But in the event you're unavailable, there are meaningful ways to make a difference, even if someone is unable to participate in the walk. And we always say, like, individuals can contribute through their zakah, sadaqah, lillah, helping Islamic Relief continue delivering this life saving aid. Um, to vulnerable families. And at the same time, I won't say that if you can't make it for this one, there's many other activities and there's many other events that are coming up, and a lot of them are in aid of Gaza.
Mm,
So if you can't participate in the event, or if you don't have the funding to assist us for the event, of course you can come on board as a volunteer, give your time. Even sharing our card is an act of charity, because how many people may donate through you sharing that social media card to others?
mm, No, very, very important to note. And contact details, social media platforms, where can people follow you and contact Islamic Relief South Africa?
You can contact us on our website www.islamic-relief.org.za, or you can even follow us on Instagram, Islamic Relief SA. Um, and yeah, you can give our officers a call also at 0800. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
one sec. I just needed to check something. Sorry. It's
Mm,
just been a bit of a small change in the contacts. I just wanted to
yeah.
see if it's still the same.
No, let's
0800.
let's get the right number.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
at the moment, if you'd like to contact us for the walk for Gaza, of course you can contact For Johannesburg, you can contact Ibrahim at 0800 111 898. We're also having different Walk for Gazas. There's one happening in Durban. In Durban, you can contact Yusuf on 061 469 1436.
There we have it. Islamic Relief South Africa Community Fundraiser, Brother Ishaq Badat. Thank you so much for joining us. And kudos to you and your team for the wonderful, brilliant work that you guys are doing. And hopefully we'll chat during the walk and we'll see it as a success. Really appreciate it.
No, I really appreciate you having me on air, and also can't wait to see the huge crowd that shows up at our offices on the 18th of July.
Inshallah. There you have it, Brother Ishaq Badat there from Islamic Relief South Africa. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you after this.